The story of Yamaha begins in 1887 when Torokusu Yamaha founded the company, not to make motorcycles, but to create musical instruments. This musical heritage is still reflected in the company's logo, which features tuning forks. Now, these three tuning forks symbolize the harmony between technology, production, and sales, the core pillars of Yamaha's success. Interestingly, the Yamaha Motor and Yamaha Corporation logos are slightly different. For Yamaha Motor, the tuning forks intersect the circle, while for Yamaha Corporation, they're enclosed within a circle. In its early years, Yamaha focused on making pianos and reed organs, quickly becoming a leader in the music industry. Their dedication to precision and quality craftsmanship earned them a strong reputation worldwide. A major turning point came in 1937 when Genichi Kawakami joined Yamaha. By 1950, he became the company president and began exploring bold new directions for the business. His vision and leadership laid the groundwork for Yamaha's move into the exciting world of motorcycles. Picture post-war Japan, a nation rebuilding itself from the ground up. While most people were focused on basic survival, some visionaries saw opportunity in the chaos. Among them was Genichi Kawakami, the boss at Yamaha, a company known for making pianos and musical instruments. But Kawakami had a wild idea. What if they built motorcycles? Think about how crazy that sounds. A company that made musical instruments suddenly deciding to build engines and motorcycles. It's like Nike announcing that they're going to make smartphones. But here's where it gets interesting. In 1955, Yamaha dropped their first motorcycle, the YA1, nicknamed the Red Dragonfly. This wasn't just some basic transportation. This 125cc two-stroke machine was a game changer. Picture a motorcycle that combined the precision of a musical instrument with the raw power of an engine. The YA1 was light, fast, and looked cooler than anything else on the road. But Yamaha wasn't content just building bikes. They wanted to prove their worth. They entered the YA1 in the Mount Fuji Ascent Race, one of Japan's toughest motorcycle competitions. It's like entering your first science fair project at the national championships. But here's the kicker. They won. Not just competed, they dominated. This wasn't just a victory, it was Yamaha announcing to the world, we're here to stay. The success pushed Yamaha to establish Yamaha Motor Company Limited, a completely separate company focused solely on building motorcycles. The transition from crafting musical instruments to engineering motorcycles was like learning a whole new language, but Yamaha's obsession with precision and quality, the same qualities needed to build perfect musical instruments, turned out to be exactly what they needed to build exceptional motorcycles. The YA1, it wasn't just Yamaha's first motorcycle. It was proof that sometimes the craziest ideas lead to the biggest breakthroughs. It showed that expertise in one field, like the precise engineering needed for musical instruments, could transfer to something completely different. This wasn't just about making motorcycles. It was about proving that innovation knows no boundaries. The 1960s were also an exciting time for Yamaha as it started to grow and make a name for itself worldwide. After the success of its first motorcycle, the YA1, Yamaha quickly became known for building reliable and powerful bikes. This success led to the creation of the YD1, a 250cc motorcycle designed to compete not only in Japan, but also in other countries. Yamaha's focus on making high-quality, high-performance motorcycles helped it stand out from its competitors. As Yamaha became more popular, the company decided to expand its reach to other parts of the world. In 1960, Yamaha entered the United States market by setting up Yamaha International Corporation. This move allowed Yamaha to compete with big names like Harley-Davidson and Honda. By the end of the 1960s, Yamaha was exporting motorcycles to Europe and Asia, becoming a global brand. Yamaha's success was driven by its innovative approach. In 1968, the company introduced the DT1, the world's first dual-sport motorcycle. This bike could perform well both on regular roads and off-road trails, creating a new category of motorcycle. Riders loved the DT1 because it was versatile and fun, and it showed how Yamaha was always thinking ahead. In the 70s and 80s, Yamaha continued to come up with new ideas. It launched bikes like the XS1, its first four-stroke motorcycle, and the RD350, a speedy and agile model. Yamaha also started making scooters like the Yamaha Chappie, which were smaller and easier to ride, attracting even more customers. Yamaha didn't stop at motorcycles. The company began creating products like marine engines, ATVs, and snowmobiles, proving that it could excel in many areas. By the 1980s, Yamaha had become a global success, not just in Japan, but all around the world. Its motorcycles had a reputation for being reliable, versatile, and powerful, which made the brand popular with riders everywhere. Yamaha didn't just stick to one kind of market, it created bikes that worked well for people in different countries and situations, helping it grow into a household name. One reason for Yamaha's worldwide success was its ability to adapt to what riders needed in different regions. For example, in countries like India, Yamaha introduced the RX100 in the mid-1980s. This lightweight, fuel-efficient motorcycle became a hit because it was durable, affordable, and fun to ride. Its powerful two-stroke engine worked well on both busy city streets and rural roads. Even today, the RX100 is remembered as a classic and is loved by collectors. In North America and Europe, Yamaha focused on high-performance bikes like the RZ500 and FZ750. These motorcycles featured advanced technology like liquid-cooled engines and cutting-edge designs. Yamaha also impressed sport bike fans with their FZR series, which became very popular in the late 80s. But at the same time, Yamaha was becoming a big name in racing. The company joined the World Grand Prix in 1961 and won its first race in 1964. This marked the start of Yamaha's long history in competitive motorcycling. Over the years, Yamaha became a top contender in MotoGP, the most prestigious motorcycle racing championship, winning many world titles. Yamaha's success in racing was partly due to amazing riders who competed for the brand. Legends like Giacomo Agostini, Valentino Rossi, and Jorge Lorenzo helped Yamaha win countless races. Valentino Rossi, one of MotoGP's greatest riders, joined Yamaha in 2004 and won several world championships, making the brand even more famous. But racing wasn't just about winning trophies for Yamaha. It was also a way to develop new technology. Features like slipper clutches, traction control, and aerodynamic designs were tested in races before being added to everyday bikes. This helped Yamaha stay ahead of the competitors and deliver top-notch motorcycles to riders everywhere. Yamaha also excelled in other types of racing like motocross, endurance races, and even the Dakar Rally. Its YZ series, for example, brought big changes to off-road racing with its innovative suspension system, giving riders better control and performance. Hey, before we go on to talk about what Yamaha is doing today, please like this video and subscribe to learn more about bikes and other vehicles like this. In today's world of motorcycles, staying ahead means constantly pushing boundaries, and Yamaha has mastered this art, creating bikes that feel like they've been transported from the future to today's roads. Imagine motorcycles that think, adapt, and even communicate with your smartphone. This is Yamaha's modern reality. The star of Yamaha's innovation show is their cross-plane crankshaft technology, first showcased in the YZF R1 sport bike. Now, if you're wondering what makes this special, think about trying to draw a perfectly smooth line versus one that's jagged. The cross-plane design creates power delivery that's just smooth and consistent, like a perfect line. When you're riding, this means better control and more confidence, whether you're racing on a track or cruising through city streets. Today, Yamaha's motorcycles are essentially computers on wheels. They feature advanced electronics that work like a guardian angel, helping riders stay safe and in control. The throttle response is controlled digitally, making it precise and responsive. Traction control systems act like an extra set of eyes, monitoring wheel spin and keeping the bike stable. When you're leaning into a corner, special ABS systems ensure that you can brake safely without losing control. But Yamaha isn't just about making faster, more powerful bikes. They're also thinking about our planet's future. Their new electric motorcycles like the EO1 scooter and the TYE trial bike show how tomorrow's rides can be thrilling without harming the environment. These bikes are like smartphones on wheels, quiet, clean, and packed with technology. What's really cool is how Yamaha connects riders with their machines. Their Y-Connect app turns your phone into a command center for your motorcycle. You can check everything from fuel consumption to maintenance needs, and even track your riding routes. It's like having a personal mechanic in your pocket. The company now makes bikes for everyone. You want something aggressive and urban? Check out the MT series. Dream of adventure and off-road exploration? The Tenere bikes are your answer. Each motorcycle is built with a specific rider in mind, but they all share Yamaha's DNA of innovation and reliability. As we look at Yamaha today, what we see is a company that mastered the art of evolution. They've managed to keep what makes their motorcycles great while embracing new tech that makes riding safer, more exciting, and more connected than ever before. From the small company that made musical instruments some 137 years ago, Yamaha has grown to be a cultural icon. For decades, they've been synonymous with freedom, adventure, and innovation. From racetracks to blockbuster movies, they've deeply become entrenched in popular culture. Their story is the story of greatness and real change in today's world. And with that, we've come to the end of our video. We hope you learned something new or two. To learn more about recent developments in the automotive world, do subscribe to this channel, and we'll see you on our next video.